welcome to the evening news. I am Kayode Adebayo. French ambassador to Nigeria, Marc Forestier, has said France is committed to supporting Nigeria's roadmap for mining development for economic growth in West Africa. Forestier gave the commitment during a courtesy call on Nigeria's Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake, in Abuja, reaffirming France's commitment to remain Nigeria's formidable ally in developing the solid minerals sector. A statement by the minister's senior special assistant on media, Segun Tomori, quoted Forestier as expressing France's keen interest in investing in the rapidly developing solid mineral sectors of Nigeria. He expressed optimism that the long-standing and robust bilateral relationship between Nigeria and France will be further enhanced through key initiatives in the solid mineral sector backed by actionable goals with clear timelines. Meanwhile, Nigeria and France signed an MOU late last year on the heels of President Tinubu's state visit to France to develop joint projects for promotion and diversification of the critical minerals value chain, with emphasis on technical assistance, capacity building, and remediation of abandoned pits. The Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Madeyin, and the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, have commenced talks on the implementation of the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy as direct allocation disbursement to the 774 local government areas continues to suffer delay. In a move to enforce the verdict, the two senior officials have been holding consultations on the modalities for submitting local government bank accounts for direct payment of council allocation, but are reportedly facing challenges identifying local government areas with democratically elected officials. This was contained in the Federation Account Allocation Committee Technical Subcommittee meeting minutes obtained by newsmen. The minutes, shared by an insider, indicate that only the local government areas in Delta State have submitted their account details to the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. The document showed that while the OAGF had started receiving account details from various sources, only Delta local government areas had fully submitted their details, with some local government areas reportedly provided account details directly, while others did so through their state governments. The meeting chaired by the Accountant General highlighted that the process had encountered challenges, particularly in identifying local government areas with properly elected leadership. The Nigerian Labour Congress has said it will not allow the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to further increase electricity tariff by migrating other electricity consumers to Band A. The NLC said it took the decision at its National Executive Council meeting in Yola, the Adamawa state capital, where it inaugurated some mass transit buses that use the compressed natural gas for the northeast. In a communique issued at the end of the NEC meeting by the NLC President Joe Ajaero and General Secretary Emmanuel Ugwuaja, threatened to mobilize its members for a nationwide protest should the regulatory agency implement any fresh tariff increase in the power sector. It also warned telecommunication companies not to go back on the 35% increase in telecommunication services agreement reached last month between it and the federal government through the joint 10-man committee. The NLC, however, urged all its affiliates, industrial unions, and progressive allies to remain on high alert and fully prepared to participate in a decisive mass action against what it called anti-people policies of the state. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has called for continuous prayers and support of the people of the state during the 2025 Ramadan period, emphasizing that prayers have been instrumental in the achievement recorded by his administration in the past years. The governor stated this at the Ramadan Iftar session held at the banquet hall of the Osun State Government House in Osogbo, the state capital. Governor Adeleke further appreciated God over his life, his cabinet members, and that of the people of Osun State, while commending the people of the state and the religious leaders for their prayers and support at all times. The governor, who prayed for continued peace, prosperity, and stability of the state, added that the breaking of the first session served as a demonstration of the unity between faith and governance in the state. Also in his words, Sheikh Musa Animoshan, who doubles as the chairman of the League of Imams and Alphas alongside the Mufashir of Osogbo, Sheikh Abdulateef Abajaoro, emphasized the importance of seeking divine guidance for leaders in Ramadan period and challenging times. Their heartfelt supplications alongside other clerics reflected a collective aspiration for continued peace, prosperity, and development in the state. Prayers were offered to Allah for the progress of the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke and his cabinet members, the people of the state, and the nation at large. Armstrong Paint brand ambassador, who is also the son of Osun State Governor Adebayo Adeleke, popularly known as B-Reg, and the CEO of paint company engineer Adisa Uthman, have paid a special visit to children of former orphanage home in Osogbo and Ede, where they donated food items and cash gifts to the children. The visit aimed at putting smiles on the face of the orphans as Ramadan commences. Armstrong brand ambassador B-Reg and the CEO engineer Uthman urged the children to be of their best behavior at all times, noting that they were optimistic that they will grow up to become very important people in the society in future. Reflecting on the initiative, the CEO Armstrong Company engineer Adisa Uthman said, "Ramadan is about kindness, love and support, and noting that they were out to make them feel valued." B-Red noted that giving back is personal to him. Partnering with the best paint, Armstrong Paint, makes it even more meaningful and promised to do more. Earlier, the state Amira of Fonwan, Alhaja Sadiat Oladapo, appreciated the governor's son, B-Red, who is the Armstrong ambassador, and the CEO engineer Adisa Uthman, for the visit and the magnanimity shown towards children of orphanage homes. Gift items such as cash, bags of rice, noodles, tissue papers, cartons of biscuits, seasoning kits, milk, as well as many other items were donated to the orphanage homes. And now to sports. Paris 2024 Olympics semi-finalist Isike Nathaniel has shattered Africa's 400-meter indoor record again, lowering it to 44.74 seconds at the 2025 Big 12 Indoor Track and Field Championships in Lubbock, Texas. The feat comes 2 weeks after the 21-year-old produced a stunning 44.92 seconds for his first African record in the 400-meter indoor, when he became the first man from the continent to break the 45-second barrier at the Jarvis Scott Invite, also in Lubbock. Competing in a timed final alongside Arizona State's Jaden Davis, who had pushed in the qualification round, Nathaniel attacked the race with intent, seizing the lead at the break with a swift 21.09 seconds opening lap. Nathaniel maintained his poise through the finish, showing no signs of fatigue as he broke his previous record of 44.92 seconds set just 2 weeks ago to claim gold, while Davis finished second with a 44.95 seconds. Aside from setting a new African record, Nathaniel also became the 8th fastest man in the world over the distance, number 6 in NCAA history, and also set a mate record. He is expected to appear in the Nigerian colors at the World Indoor Championship, which will be held from this month. And coming from the foreign scene, the Economic Community of West Africa States has detailed its discourse with Guinea-Bissau over the conduct of the upcoming elections. The West African Regional Bloc ECOWAS disclosed that its delegation in Guinea-Bissau left the country after President Umaru Embalo issued a warning to expel the mission. It will be recalled that the regional bloc, alongside the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, sent the mission a few weeks back to reach political consensus on how to conduct the election. The mission had extensive conversation with an array of stakeholders during their visit, including foreign partners, civil society organizations, election management organizations, political leaders, and government representatives. President Embalo had last November rescheduled the country's presidential elections, which were set to be held later that month, but a new date for the election is yet to be determined, which did not bode well for the opposition, as they called the move unconstitutional. And that ends the evening news on Osbc TV. Please join us at 7 for major report. Good evening.